Good morning. Just a few jobs for today. Lots of the pots really they could do with painting, although that one's lost its bottom completely, so it's actually really old, so I'm going to get rid of this one. So it was full of compost, old compost and decent compost, so what I'm doing, I'm taking all the compost out and I'm topping up some of the other pots as well, topping them up there with some nice fresh compost. I've been doing that. Just pop that one there. There's a hooker coming through there, and I've just popped some illumination vinca into that there, and it will actually root in because I think that's such a bright evergreen, lovely when it comes through. It's beautiful. It's just beginning to poke through now, so I've just been doing that, and then also all the compost. I'm taking it around the garden. All the compost. It's decent, really good compost that. And what I'm doing, I'm just topping the beds up, and it's good because as you're going along you can see where your weeds are. I mean, those are all forget-me-nots just about ready to flower, so as you're working your way along you can actually see as you're going along where needs weeding. And the rest of the compost I'm going to take it down to my minute allotment now that I've got made, and I'm going to probably I put some potatoes in yesterday. They've already got a nice root on, so I've just put 2 or 3 in each one of those. There's one actually that from last year that's actually coming through, so I've popped some compost over of those. So the gooseberry's going to be full of gooseberries this time, and the magnolia stellata is absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. It's supposed to be scented, but I can't quite smell it. But my sense of smell is not very good at the moment. I hope it comes back. My taste buds are good, but my sense of smell just doesn't seem to be as strong. But look, some beautiful things in the go. The forget-me-nots. These are flowering earlier, and they go paler. I think they change colour, depending on the soil. They can go in pinky. I mean, that's got a slight pinky, but this is pretty blue. So I think we are very acidic here. But because these are in full sun. These have come through earlier. But I've still so much promise. I mean, there's campanulas to flower. Oh, there's so much to flower. It's a cranberry full of flowers to come again for the next lot. Blueberries already getting the leaf on. And the fruit trees ready to open the buds. Beautiful, absolutely stunning time of the year. It's springtime. Pulmonaria again, it's got a pinky cast that, so maybe it's a bit more alkaline around here. I mean, say your garden changes from area to area, but I mean we are fairly acidic around these parts. Look at these beautiful faces. Look at these gorgeous little faces. Oops, not your face, although you are lovely, Mr. Heron, Harry Heron. Look at that gorgeous face. Herald the springtime. Let's have a look what else we've got. Look, the creamy yellow camellia. It's just absolutely stunning. And I've done alright this year because normally it would have gone really tarnished. It's a little bit, but not bad at all. It's super actually. And actually that little bit of tarnish actually sets it off, to be perfectly honest. It does. Look at that call coming on, that beautiful Sangu Kaku. It's one of my favourite maples. It's beautiful. It's an upright one. It's lovely all year round, but when it gets this foliage on, it's going to be absolutely magnificent. And the perennial wallflowers, they just never ever stop flowering. I know I keep repeating myself, but the garden centres sell so many. They do take a lot of watering actually in the garden centre. They take some watering. Again, going back to watering again, it's very important, very important. Lovely. Lots and lots of things to see. Scaries. So I'm going to go around with that compost all around. Look, my blueberries, new blueberries I've popped in. Espalier there, that Espalier apple tree, that was a new one. were a bargain now, 70% off. It were amazing. Oh look, that's just starting. I popped that little one in the little pot I found. That one's nice. And look at that lovely Pieris. And the brightness of the euonymus. Absolutely stunning. And I'll just show you the chamomile lawn that I've done under this swing seat. I haven't put my cushion on yet. I've washed the cushions. I'll pop them on shortly. Look, absolutely healthy as anything. That's going to fill that. Absolutely beautiful. That ramnus. Evergreen. Beautiful. So many plants for your garden. And over the water feature, which is amazing when that's running. There's a lavender. That's in it, just trim the old stems off there. It's another job to do. Gorgeous. Calthea palustris. Marsh marigold, beautiful. Another, probably that were a cutting off the other one, that one actually. Yep, that's a cutting off the other one. Bull's mauve. Look, very good, very popular one. Up there, where are we going? Look at, are they starting to move yet? No, can't see any movement just yet. There's some bubbles coming up there though. Oh, there's so much frock spawn this time. It's going to be amazing that to see that. I'll come back to that one. Yeah. Put my COVID balls, little balls in the garden, just to remind us about this year. Yep. 2020. 2020. Oh, Primula denticulatus. Hey, I don't know all plant names. I was talking to a friend in Spain, and some of them plants I kept getting them mixed up. You know, some of those plants there. But I mean, I've never actually seen an aloe vera flowering. Magnificent, actually. Yeah, we've seen them when we were in Lanzarote all over, and they go like a purpley colour in that time of year, in October. But they were, when she sent me that, I couldn't believe it. And they're so good for sunburn, aren't they, aloe veras? But I think round here you have to go in a really sandy position in full sun, and protect them in winter time. But there's no reason being why you can't grow nice things like that in this country, as long as you get the right conditions, then you'll be okay. Potentilla, just starting to put it's a yellow. I think it's a yellow one. That one, yeah, it's a yellow one. A nice yellow one. Oh, there's so much to do. Even there's so much to do in a garden, isn't there? It's gorgeous. You've got a little space, so you don't have to have a big space. You can make somewhere nice. And people like different colours. Some people like, hot colours, which is lovely. You know, I must admit I prefer more serene colours. I find it more relaxing. But I don't know. I quite like a hot bed. You know what I mean? I don't mind at all. There's so much choice. But you've got to get to know what grows around your parts, because if you look around your neighbours, quite often it's a similar carry on, really. You know, you can have an idea, but then you just make sure that you always Google it and research it. And it's not rocket science. Blooming heck, if I can learn plants, anybody can. But you've got to enjoy plants, and I think nobody in this world would not like to see something grow. It's such a good, rewarding thing to do. It's lovely. Oh, and this flower, now I got this flower carpet rose once because I love these. They don't scent, but they're just full of flowers. I bought one for a wedding present for David and Jim. A lot of my friends don't do Facebook, to be fair. And when I've gone round, they've still got it by the door, and it literally can flower nearly all year round. You know, it really can, you know, in a good winter. But they get that big, you have to chop the tops. But I just chop it over. You don't have to be too fussy. I just go along with it. I could use edge trimmers for that, to be perfectly honest. You know, so your garden should be where you've got something happening all year round, really. She's lovely. She's really nice. I put a little tea light in her in an evening. It's lovely.